What is something, it's a red flag that someone should just leave the person that they're with? You go first, and I got one
Like
on my side.
me personally, I think this is just me speaking. Like when I have a girl and like she's my girl, like
My
I'm
girl.
doing I'm doing everything possible like to try to lift her up and like boost her up and like mentally, physically, all that. So like I mean like the obvious stuff like holding doors for her, all
Mhm,
getting the all that kind of stuff is obvious, but a lot of dudes aren't doing that. If
mhm,
if you're opening if you're with your man and you're opening doors, leave your man. Like what's going on? I don't
yeah.
know. Like I get
Uh-huh.
like car door every time can be excessive and stuff, but like if you're not
Mhm,
opening the door for your lady or like I'll like see dudes go out to dinner and just go like sit down and like not grab their lady's chair. This is just like day one basic stuff that a lot of women bypass like because of the times, but like let's get back to that. Um
mhm,
but also I would just say like just the encouragement and um the will to just keep pushing them to like be better in all aspects. So like let's go to the gym. Let's eat better. Let's let's communicate better. Just pushing for greatness. I feel like a lot of people are just in men and women are in relationships where they're just comfortable and they just get caught in like a comfortable state to where they don't want to leave and nobody's making anyone better. So like really assess like what your man has going on. Like write down how does like if for instance Rachel, I guarantee you right now if I said Rachel, write down a list of how Nick makes you better, she's gonna have a lengthy list. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying?
mhm,
100% guaranteed.
mhm.
And I think if you ask that question to majority of women, honestly or men, the list isn't going to be that long. A lot of it's just about transactional things like sex, like
Mhm.
just somebody to lay next to, go to sleep next to, having somebody to call or talk to. But like it just goes so much deeper than
Or
that.
like someone that
So,
boosts their ego,
oh
you
yeah,
know?
exactly. Or pays for it, buys them things. Like,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
I think you need to ask yourself what you're
Yeah.
in it for, and ask yourself how is this person making me better every day.
Mhm.
Every day. Like
Yeah.
for me with my chick, like everything I do, like literally in my day to day, if she's around or not around, I'm doing it with her best interest in my mind.
Mhm.
And I don't think a lot of dudes are doing that.
I think that comes from like an athlete background too. Like, always, there's always room for improvement uh, in everything. Like, no matter how great you are at one individual thing, there's always room for improvement. And it's not saying that I suck. Like, coming in the mindset where I'm terrible, I'm terrible, you need to get better. It's like, no, you're good, but you can get better, and that's okay. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? So
Yeah.
it's more of a positive out. It's a positive thing. You
It's
can say like,
exciting. I have room to
yeah,
grow.
yeah, it's like it's a
Yeah.
positive thing. It's not a negative, like, hey, you need to get better. Like, it's like, hey, like, we can all improve. And and pushing you or that person to be their best self, even though they're already great in your mind.
Right.
Let's say. Um, yeah, I definitely agree. Um, Mine, I've been thinking about actually in this past week a lot. It's just been always just I'm daydreaming about this topic right here. But if your significant other base their value on what they receive, so how they think about themselves, like you think about it like a sports athlete, a contract. You think, all right, my value is my contract, right? How much I receive in payment. But I think that's a very dangerous way to think about in life. So if my girlfriend is not, um, cooking me dinner, or my wife is not cooking me dinner, is not doing this for me, is not giving me these things, then I feel like my value is crap, right?
Yeah.
I think that that's a very unhealthy way to think, is basing your
Hmm.
value on what you receive, because at some point you're gonna be like, I'm not receiving enough. I'm not receiving enough. I'm not getting enough looks. I'm not getting enough compliments. I'm not getting enough uh, free meals. I'm not getting enough clothes. I'm not getting enough shoes. I'm never more, right? And that's a very insecure thing to think about it. I think that the healthy way to think about life is not what I receive. My value is not based on what I receive, it's what I give. And that's where you have control of your life and your happiness. So, am I taking care of the people that I'm around? Am I making other people better just being around me? Like it comes from, and that's a very, to me,
Mm.
that's a very
Yeah.
positive thing to think about. I'm taking control of my life. I'm doing all these things for other people, regardless of what I get or what other people think about me. I know that I'm making, my value is based on what I'm giving to people in a
Mm.
positive way. So if you're with someone, and a lot of those people that think the opposite of that are very insecure people. And I think that insecure people are very tough to be around because of those things, because it's never enough. It's always about the switch in their mind, not what they can get from the outside world. And a lot of people that are insecure are base their value on the outside world and what they're getting. But if you're basing your
Absolutely.
happiness and your value on what you're giving to other people, not just like
Damn, that's a
money,
bar, bro. That's
not just materialistic things. It's like you just said, hey, how can we get better today? How
right.
can I help you through this hard situation? Do you need someone to talk to? Am I being available for the people that I love to talk to and just vent to? Am I actually helping people around me? And if you look at all those things and you focus on those things as your value, then you're just going to be such a better person. And
Yeah.
more and more people are going to gravitate you for that. And in turn, you're going to get more things from that anyway, just by being that,
Facts.
switching that mindset. So if your person bases their value and your value by what they're getting from you, me, give, you know, take. If you got that person that's take, and it's never going to be enough, maybe it's not the right time, you know?
Right, exactly. That's then it comes back to the comfortability thing where you get caught in. You get caught. It's like, dang, I'm comfortable though. Like I have somebody. I don't want to go do all the work again and find somebody. And then it's like the again, but you know what that is? It's other people controlling you because you're scared of trying to go out and find somebody else or make a change. Yeah, bro. Those are
Mhm.
facts. That was well said, man. Good shit.